If you guys are ready, make some noise. We got to get this place going tonight. Without further ado, let me introduce you to your host, Toby Shamu.
Give it up for Mark, everybody. Clap him off stage. What is up? What is up, Grays? I know it's raining outside, but we're lit in here. Make some noise for me. Let me hear ya. I like it. Welcome to DMP, the premier date night podcast. This is Kings and Queens. We are here. Thank you so much for coming out. It's been a crazy week. Any Wolves fans in the crowd? Yes. Let me get a Wolves back. Let me get a Wolves back. I like it, man. I'm obsessed with the Wolves, okay? I canceled the date for the Wolves game. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm that locked in. I love it. Hell yeah. Tomorrow's going to be litty. So, State Night Podcast. We got a beautiful queen this week. It's going to be a good time. I know the rain stopping people from coming, but we're going to have a good time. I promise you. I've been dating here and there. You know, summer's coming up. I'm trying to find a summer love. And it's been interesting because I've been like dating in different cities, and I've realized there's different girls in different cities, you know. Like there's just a big difference between like girls you find in Uptown and girls you find in the North Loop. Like you can picture it, right? Like, you know, Uptown girls have like septum piercings and they can read your birth chart. They dress like their dad because of trauma or something, you know. North Loop girls, y'all dress like each other on purpose. It's pretty cool, actually. Y'all are pretty cute. I like that. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, what kind of life I want to live, you know. Like, because if I date, like, a North Loop girl, she has a 401k. That's pretty nice, actually. I like that. But then, like, if I date, like, a girl around here, she has a 401k. And that is also convenience, you know. I just got to figure it out. I don't know. We'll get there someday. Like, do I want a girl that's going to, like, run on Thanksgiving morning, put raisins in the potato salad? Because North Loop girls are going to do that for sure, right? But if I get an Uptown girl, one, she probably has a girlfriend, too. And two, I have a witch I can burn if I get cold. It's convenience. Some of you guys like me. Some of you guys hate me. That's the fun of this. I have a comic, so I just say stuff because it's funny sometimes. But before we get the show started here, we got a wonderful, wonderful sponsor this week. It is SEEQ Protein. We have a sponsor from SEEQ Protein. Maya, can you come up here? Tell us about what's going on here. Grab a microphone. Welcome, Maya. So tell us about SEEQ.
Thank you. I'll keep this really quick, you guys. We can get to the dates. SEEQ is a clear whey isolate protein. So instead of your thick, milky, chalky protein, it's more like a juice. It's really light and refreshing. Exactly what you're going to want to drink after a workout or on a hot summer day. We have a ton of sample packs and blender bottles. If you guys haven't already, come grab some. Please, they don't fit in my car. Also, if you haven't already gone back there, we do have a QR code to scan. You get 20% off. And for all of our Twitch streamers, wherever you are, head to the Instagram stories. You can also get that discount. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, I have one quick question before you leave.
Sure.
Can we use SEEQ Protein as mixer? I mean,
100%. You can add it. You can add it to alcohol. You could do like a mango margarita with it. We got all sorts of flavors too. So, also if you head to our website, we have a whole page that has secret recipes that include cocktail recipes. So
I love it.
Check
Thank
it
you
out.
so much, Maya. Give it up for Maya, everybody. Shout out to SEEQ Protein. We got a great show for you guys. We got Kween Alexis in the building. Kween Alexis, let her hear it. Let her hear it. She's not coming up yet, but let her hear it. We love that. And then we have some great dates for her. Shout out to Trevor. Trevor's in the building. Shout out to James, because James is also in the building. And shout out to Will, because Will's in the building. We're going to have a good time. I am absolutely ready. Are you guys ready? Yes, lots of head nods. Lots of head nods. No. That was a wonderful, like, 60%. Can I get an 80%? Are you guys ready? I love it. I love it. So,
What's up, DNP? I'm Alexis, your queen tonight. I'm so excited for this experience and to see what happens. I've spent the last few years on personal growth, traveling, trying new things, and hanging out with the girls, but I am really excited to get back into the dating scene. Using the apps and meeting people online is just not for me, and I'm excited to have this new experience to just see who comes into my world. I've made trying new things a part of my personality, so I definitely need somebody that is down to explore and go to city events and just try new things and adventure together. I did not have dating on a stage in front of people on my 2024 bingo card, but it is going to be a great time, and I'm so excited that you guys are all along for the ride with me. So let's get to it, shall we?
I want you to start clapping right now. Get really loud for your queen of the night, Alexis. Hello. Nice to meet you. Alexis, how you feeling today?
Good. You know, I applied a couple months ago, and then I got the text a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh shit. Like, I forgot I did that.
It's coming soon. It comes up fast. It really does.
Yeah.
So I do want to ask, like, why did you say yes to the show?
So, mixed reasons. Honestly, the biggest one being I just love to challenge myself and put myself in new situations for new experiences. Worst case scenario, I meet cool people and it's a great story. So there's really no bad side to this. Y'all might get a good laugh out of it. But yeah, dating wise though, I've been single for the last few years and spent that time traveling and, you know, just kind of doing my own thing, soul searching, figuring out what my passions are, focusing on personal growth, fitness. I moved back to the city, got a new job, so there's just been a lot of things going on, and dating just hasn't been a part of it. And
you've been finding yourself, and you feel like you found yourself already? You're ready to add somebody to that, is what it sounds like?
Absolutely, and I feel like that's a good way to like go into the dating scene too, like when you already feel, you know, more comfortable in who you are rather than looking for somebody to like complete you or to fix something. So my life is great. I will be A-okay if I come out of here with nobody, and A-okay if I do have somebody. So that's where I'm at.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because some people do get like lost in relationships, and we really hate to see it, honestly, because it's good to be your own person and add someone to that. And, you know, I've been here about 2 seasons. I've never seen anyone say no to all 3. So not saying it would happen, but like you sound like you.
I don't want it to happen.
You don't want it to happen, but if
we're not hoping for that.
There,
I mean, that's why I'm here.
That is true. I did hear that you are kind of picky, though. I've heard you're kind of picky. Is this true?
I feel like I don't like the word picky. I feel like selective, just because when you do know who you are, you know what you're for and what you're not, you know? So you just get better at assessing that energy right away and being like, no, it's not it, or yeah, it is. And you're like, there's less time for the drawing it out. Is this what I want or not? It's like, no, I'm not here to waste my time or their time.
I like that. Oh, I like that. So you said that you like guys with mustaches and trucks.
I forgot I said that.
So let's say if they all have mustaches and all have trucks, what do you think is the biggest deciding factor in finding this guy?
Okay, I said that as like, if I were to pick a funny physical trait, like if I were to say physical trait, honestly, in my application, I didn't put much of any physical things. I just want somebody who's really like happy and genuine and like enjoys their job, wants to have fun in life. There's something about a mustache though, you guys. I thought I didn't like them. But they grew on me. I would say I also added a little caveat there that facial hair can be grown sometimes and cars can be traded. So like, neither of those things will be a deciding factor.
The door is ajar.
The door is ajar.
I like that.
Yeah.
I see you. So I do, like in your bio, you said that you're like, you're a human design reader?
Yes,
and a little bit, not too much, because they're going to ask you to.
For sure. The girlies might know what it is. The guys probably not at all. That's okay. It's in the realm of astrology. I'll keep this short, but basically, it's how your energy interacts with the world around you, how you best attract opportunities, how your intuition speaks to you. It can tell you about your greatest gifts, about your purpose. You can use it for relationships as well. But yeah, it's chart reading essentially. So I'm going to end it there.
Beautiful. I get that. Oh, can you guess what my sign is?
You're giving me manifester vibes, but I have no clue. And honestly, that's only going to mean something to me. So we're just going to cut that there.
There, I like it.
Because I could talk about it forever.
All right, one last question before we get you started here. Let's build your perfect man. If you had to describe him, physical, emotional, personality, whatever you want to decide, but let's build your perfect guy.
I feel like it's on energy and personality a lot for me. Physically, taller than me for sure. I like wearing heels, you guys. I like to be a girly that can dress up and go out and wear my heels. I'm 5'7", so when I put on heels, sometimes I'm like up there. So someone taller than me, but energy-wise, like I said, someone who's genuine, kind of has their own passions and ambitions, because I've been in relationships before where they just really didn't, and I'm an ambitious person. I have my own, I'm obsessed with human design. Like, I have my own passions I like to pursue, so I also want somebody who has like their own thing outside of just the relationship. Like, I don't want that to be the obsession. I want someone who will support me in what I do and someone that I can also cheer on. So I really like that. And yeah.
Yeah, you're looking for a win-win situation. I like that. Beautiful. So I think you're ready. Let's jump right into it.
Okay, if you think I'm ready.
I think you're ready.
All right.
Yes. So your first contestant of the night, he is an entrepreneur.
Oh.
He's also a homeowner.
Oh.
He runs events, which is pretty cool.
Sup, y'all? I'm Trevor, 27 from Cottage Grove. I'm always up for a spontaneous adventure. That's how I landed myself on the Date Night podcast. I'm excited to be here and to meet Alexis. Let's see if we can't spark something special.
I want everyone to start making some noise. Get really loud for Trevor.
I like the song.
Oh, it's a bomb. Wow, we're really doing this right now.
Yeah, I know. You get up here, it's all in your head, right? And you're like, you have an idea of what this will be like, and then you'll get on the stage, and you're like, oh, hi, we're actually
What's
up
up,
here.
y'all?
What's up? But yeah,
So the icebreaker question is.
okay. Oh no.
Oh man, I forgot it.
Oh no way.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Okay.
If you were to choose an Uncrustable, is it the strawberry or is it the grape?
Grape, 100%. Why? Why? Is this a controversial opinion?
I mean, it's just got to be strawberry.
I don't think I've ever had the strawberry, to be honest.
You're missing out.
Okay, well maybe I need to find an Uncrustable.
Well, you've been missing out because I'm here. I'm kind of like the strawberry.
You're kind of like the
Uncrustable.
strawberry. Please explain.
Well, you haven't had a strawberry and you haven't met me, so.
Okay, there it is. So what brought you on the show specifically?
Well, I'm all about a spontaneous adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about stepping out of my comfort zone. So here we are on the DMP.
Okay, besides this, how have you stepped out of your comfort zone recently? Like, what's something really cool that you've done that you're excited about?
Ooh, good question.
So right now I'm working on putting together a bunch of pride bar crawls across the country. So it's quite a daunting task trying to set up a bunch of events all around the country when I'm here in little old Minnesota. So
Yeah, sounds
setting
like
all that stuff up, lots of moving pieces and that sort of thing. So
yeah,
working on
managing a
getting
lot
there.
of people, I suppose. How did you get into events? Is that something you've always done, or like?
I've been doing events since I was young. So since I was 16, I started working for like 16 plus events, that sort of thing, and then got into doing 18 plus events, doing bar crawls and that sort of thing. And now I recently started my own event company, working on doing my own space and doing my own events and that sort of thing. That's where my real passion's at. So.
Okay, cool. The organization and like getting those events done. That's awesome.
It's a good time.
I'm going to jump in. We have a juicy question sponsored by SEEQ. Shout out to SEEQ. Question for both of you. I want to hear your juiciest dating secrets. Like, have you ever had a crush on someone while, like, someone you shouldn't have had a crush on while you were dating someone else?
I don't think so.
I mean, you can never shit where you eat, which means you don't date coworkers. And, sometimes you mess around with a coworker or two and it doesn't turn out well for you. Next thing you know, you got a new job.
Yeah, that's usually a bad one. I feel like my friends have given me a lot of shit for this recently, but almost every time I'm interested in someone and I look up their age, they're younger than me by a handful of years.
Ooh, young cougar out here. Okay.
I'm not younger than you.
That's okay. That's okay. They also tell me that I should date older people. So I'm just like, okay, I'm open to it.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Fair. So you run events. Is that like, has that like gotten in the way? Have you dated at your events? Have you learned your lesson?
You know, being around events and a lot of people, you know, dealing with a jealous person who can't hang around, being around a lot of people and women and that sort of thing. It doesn't work out very well for some people, but you know, as long as there's some trust involved.
Yeah. So I know that you plan events all over the country. So does that mean that you're gone quite often? Is there like a place that you go all the time? Like, are you focused in one city, or like describe all across the country?
Yeah,
are you
yes.
exaggerating there?
No.
Okay.
So our company is in 135 cities across the U.S.
Wow. Okay.
I primarily focus on our Florida region, Florida, East Coast, like South Carolina, Virginia, and that sort of thing. But mostly everything is ran from Minnesota. So I have a whole team of people that work in all those cities and take care of all my events for me. So a lot of just management. We call it War Room. So we sit in War Room and just make sure that everybody's where they're supposed to be and the events are going how they're supposed to be. So
Gotcha.
there used to be some traveling, but no traveling involved for the job anymore.
Oh, shoot. I was going to say, when you're traveling, you've been out there, though, because you've managed the events out there. I'm sure that you have some off time. Is there anything, like, crazy or fun when you weren't working that you did, like, out in the Carolinas? Or, like, your favorite event, but, like, post-event work story?
Yeah, so I used to work events in Las Vegas. And obviously, it can get pretty wild out in Las Vegas. And we used to do these like competition events, trivia, who can, you know, score the most trivia points and that sort of thing. And there's a trophy. We did office trivia. Who can get the best to get the Dundee Award, right? Well, this girl came up to me and was essentially bribing me with anything under the sun to get this trophy. I had to say no professionally, but it was pretty risque, the stuff that she was asking me to do to get this trophy. You know, a $3 trophy for the things she was offering me. I don't know, I'd give that stuff up for $3 trophy, you know?
Yeah.
Work is fun. But the chat is wondering, Trevor, are you a crypto guy?
I'm not a crypto guy.
You're not a crypto
guy?
guy?
I had my come up on crypto when crypto first came about, but after that, I stuck out and
wow, you got
no crypto
out.
for me.
Responsible man. Is that how you got all those chains with that crypto, buddy?
Oh, these are from Shein. You don't got to worry about that.
I feel that.
Just a couple bucks.
They're asking you how strong your neck was. 3 chains out here, which is cool. You know what though? I like the pearls, man. I like
Pearls
the
for the girls. Is that what you said earlier?
That is what I said
Oh
earlier.
yeah.
I love the Twitch fam. Keep the questions coming.
How do you feel about pearls?
Pearls.
Careful. He's got pearls on too.
You know, that's true. I was going to say on men, I don't know that I see it very often. So it's not, I don't know. I just need to say no. I need to just stop worrying about other people's opinions. No, I don't like them. Not on men, no.
Uh-oh.
But I'm okay with the chain. I like the chains.
All right.
Question for both of you. Like, how much space do you require in a relationship?
You know, I think personal space is very important in the relationship. Having our own hobbies and our own passions is super important. You know, I love being together and building growth and that sort of thing, but at the end of the day, I have my own hobbies, and I would hope that my partner has their own hobbies as well.
Yeah, I also agree with that, and I think communication really comes down, like, at the end of the day. Like, if my partner would say, like, this is really important to me, I need you there, and I have something else planned, like, you know, prioritizing that. Not that you would have to be at like every single thing for the other person, but like really being clear about, this is really important, I would like you at this, but it's not necessary. Right. And like knowing where that line is. Right. And like as long as the support is there on the things that are like truly important and that's taken seriously, I think that's the most important thing. You don't have to like be there for everything, because that's asking a ton, especially for two people that are really passionate about their own things.
Right, you definitely need your support system and having your partner there with you, but sometimes, you know, you have your own thing and you want to tackle that on your own. And I remember my original icebreaker, and it was, you know, what do you have memorized that is completely useless?
It's completely useless. Yeah. So the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, this is for no reason at all. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya del Rosa Ramirez. Like, why do I know his name?
Okay.
That lives rent-free in my head.
I get it. I'd say my useless memorization would be like my student ID from grade school.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember
use it
those.
as my password and like.
Okay, so numbers person. I'm like, I don't have numbers memorized, but so for some reason, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody is just like living in my head.
How far can you like go with pi?
3.14159.265. 3. I don't know. That's where I stop.
I'll take it. You passed the test.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't work. So I heard, Trevor, I heard that you're very picky. Heard you're very picky.
I am very picky.
Would you say Alexis is your type?
I'd say Alexis is my type. Yeah.
Oh,
You know.
you said
Okay.
first. Why'd you have to?
Okay, picky. Like, in what way?
I know what I want, and I'm not going to settle for anything.
Okay, but
less.
that's a Miss America answer. So, like, specifically.
You know, I want somebody who's going to mesh with what I'm looking for, and that is, you know, like I said, somebody who has their own hobbies, someone with their own passions, and knows what they want too. Because I've met a lot of people who really have no idea what they're looking for. They're just looking for a partner, and there's a lot more to it than that. So knowing what you're looking for in life. So, you know, that leads me to my next question is, what does your ideal life really look like in the future? You know, far down the line, picturesque life, what does it look like for you?
Yeah, really good question. I would prefer to work for myself, so that because travel is a big priority to me. I spent 3 months of 2021 road tripping solo out west. So I visited a bunch of national parks and states, and then I went to Italy for 3 months to visit a friend. And I just loved that freedom and being able to work anywhere in the world. So like that's important to me. So yeah, entrepreneurship, working remotely. Yeah, and I've like played with the idea it would be fun to like own multiple properties in some way, and like, you know, just really location independence is like something that's really top of mind. But also there is something to be said about having a place to come home to though, because when you have your stuff in a suitcase for 3 months and you like don't know where things are and like your boots are on top of like your clothes, and yeah, it's really unsettling. So, you know, there's pros and cons to everything, but
Right.
definitely something that's travel related is something that's important to me.
Yeah, I
future
think that, you know, a lot of Minnesotans were always talking about moving out of Minnesota and leaving Minnesota. And I came to a realization recently that was, you know, as long as you can travel wherever you want, whenever you want, why leave Minnesota? Because Minnesota's great. Everybody that comes to Minnesota that's not from Minnesota loves Minnesota. I love Minnesota. I got to get out of here sometimes.
Yeah.
So once you get the freedom to really work wherever you want and do whatever you want whenever you want to, it kind of opens up the possibilities. Like, I could live in Minnesota, start a family in Minnesota, but like I don't have to be in Minnesota, you know?
If you had to choose a different place to live though, where would you choose?
It would definitely be out west, somewhere with mountains. I'm more of a mountain than a beach type of person.
Oh no. We can
The-
end the date right there.
You actually have 20 seconds left, so.
I'm
It's
an
a
ocean
sexually
gal.
over.
I could live, if I could be a mermaid, I would be on the beach every single day.
You know,
I'm so sorry, but I
just-
appreciate a good hike. I do.
I just, you know, I hate finding sand in places where the sand's not supposed to be.
Sand can
but
be
at
anywhere.
the end of the day, I do love
I
the
will-
beach.
Okay, but I don't think you understand. Like the beach is everywhere.
Well, what's so important about the beach? Like,
The
why do you like
ocean
the
is
beach?
powerful. It's
It
just
is, it
rejuvenating.
is.
I just feel so alive at the beach. But mountains are great too, and there's states that have both.
I agree.
Yeah.
Boom.
So there's happy middles.
Oh, happy middle. What a way to end the date. Give it up for Alexis. Give it up for Trevor. What a first date. So, listen, there's QR codes all over, sponsored by Better Edge. We want you to vote. We want to hear how you thought the date went. I have my opinions. I'm sure Mark has his opinions. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back to talk about them. Shout out to SEEQ. And we are back, everybody. Get your headphones on. Get your headphones on. We got the Queen back on stage. Hi. How'd you feel about that first date?
You know, it broke the ice. But I'm really excited to see who's coming on next.
Who's coming on next? I like that. Yes. I heard some juicy secrets here. I heard that you went to school for fashion sustainability.
Not fashion sustainability exactly.
it-
Fashion design. So yes, we learned about sustainability, but yes, fashion design at the University of Minnesota.
So it
Yep.
did. It is important to you.
When he said Sheehan, I'm sorry.
He did it to himself.
He did it to himself. I'm sorry.
Well, hey,
And pearls. I'm sorry. I appreciate you sharing your time with me, but Sheehan, and you chose pearls.
what do you have against pearls?
You know what? You can choose to be offended or not. That's not my problem.
I have tough skin. I've been made fun of before. I'll be okay.
Okay.
Let it
I'm like,
out.
you're a comic. You can
Yes,
take
I
it.
can handle this. Let it out. It's a safe space.
Okay. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Is I
Okay,
just don't
fine.
like pearls on the men.
Like, how dare you, as a man, put on pearls?
No,
And
I
he's
think
wearing
self-expression. Do your own thing. It's just,
gold? This is true.
everyone can have their preferences. I'm gonna wear things like I've worn things that like partners in the past didn't like, and they were like, "You're wearing that out." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, deal
I'm
with
gonna wear it out. Deal with it.
I like that. Okay, put your foot down, girl. Stand on business.
Fashion
on
is
whatever
fashion.
you
Express
want.
yourself.
True. I like it. All right. I think you're ready. You got opinions. You're feeling yourself. We can move on, right? You're ready for
Yes.
your second date?
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Okay. So your second date described himself as a goofy goober, which is interesting. I love that.
Goofy goober
yes.
rock.
Hello, my name is James. I am a Minnesota local. 33. I like to be active. I prioritize my health. I'm a bit of a goober. I work as a project management coach, and I am in school for my executive MBA. I've used dating apps in the past without, well, mixed reviews, but clearly nothing that's last. And I'm looking forward to whatever adventure this podcast brings forth. So I believe Alexis is the name of my date. So Alexis, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's an adventure. Cheers.
All
Goofy
right.
goober. Let's see if the energy's right. Everyone start clapping right now for James. What a fun song. Take it away, guys.
Sure. Hello.
Hi. So nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Truly. That was the funniest thing. The last 10 minutes, I've just been laughing my ass off.
About what specifically?
Oh, about it all. I mean, about
Oh.
how he went about it, about your comments, about Sheen, my motherfucking God. Pardon my French. But I have an icebreaker. So
Okay.
I'm gonna kick it to you.
I was like, you're in the hot seat now, so now they're all gonna laugh at you for the next 10 minutes. So
Please.
be careful.
Please.
Just
But
kidding. We're laughing together, guys. We're a
together.
supportive
Right, and
room.
Trevor, fucking rocket, man. You went first. But anyway, if you were a room in a house, what room would you be and why?
Definitely the kitchen, because I hate that I'm a woman and I just said
you
that.
say women belong
I'm
in the
sorry. No, I said I specifically.
no judgment
Let me
yet.
explain. Let me
No.
explain. Because it's a place where people and things come together to create something, and cooking is fun. It's something that's collaborative. It's social. It's a place where people linger and hang out and talk to each other. So yeah, it's like the heart of the home. Yeah.
The heart of the home.
Yes. So that would be my answer. What's your room?
Sounds like a nice room.
You're looking at me like the kitchen's the wrong room. What's your
No,
room?
all rooms are accepted.
Okay.
The amount of people that say bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Oh?
For so many different
Who are you
reasons.
talking to?
Oh, everybody. But my room is a loft because it's got a good view of both the inside and the outside. It's near the living room, so it's kind of part of the party, but a bit off
okay.
and more intimate usually.
So you're the one that's lingering in the corner of the party, like not really.
No,
interacting.
no. I'm the
You're in
guy
the
that
shadows?
is up in the loft hanging out with his couple of homies.
Oh, I was like, that's creepier. You're looking out
No.
at everybody.
Maybe. Isn't it fun to look over people and laugh at them or smile
No?
or see that they're doing so well?
Okay.
Like to have observation, to have vantage point.
Okay.
My bad.
Oh, don't apologize now. You got to stand on business.
Well,
man.
right. No, I was talking about the mic, not my
Oh,
answer. Yeah, I don't
nice.
give a shit
Oh,
about my answer.
stands behind the loft.
recover.
Stands
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
behind
loft for sure.
observing everyone in the room.
Well,
Okay.
again, like it's good inside, good outside. It's part of the party. A bit off. You might find me working, but more likely reading a book or taking a nap.
Cool. What genre do you like?
Of books. Most. I like to kind of switch
Okay.
it up, but I'm a pretty big fan of sci-fi.
Okay.
And then I honestly love a good nonfiction.
Okay.
Kind of psychology or how people think.
Cool. What's
how
your
they
favorite
interact.
psychology mindset book? I read those all the time. I know it's hard to pick a favorite. You can say top 2 if you want.
Yeah, God, that's I
Just throw one out there. Don't think too hard.
Well, I didn't think of a mindset book, but I thought of The Prophet, which is by Khalil Gibran. And it's, not so much a self-help or psychology book. It was actually like a book of poetry. But it just has eloquent lines that make you want to live a little more rich, a little deeper, and kind of notice the beauty. So,
Yeah.
The
I love
Prophet.
books like that. Yeah. I haven't read that one. I haven't heard of that one, so I'll have to check it out.
I think I've bought maybe 30 copies and given it away.
Oh, I was like, for yourself? Why?
No. I think just 3 or 4 for myself and given them away.
Okay.
Yeah, but most of them I read for others.
Gotcha.
So, yes.
Beautiful. Question for both of you, sponsored by SEEQ. They come with the juicy questions. We love it. What is the craziest thing either one of you have done to impress a date?
Ladies first.
Oh, I was like, I need to think. If you can think of one, go first.
I don't know if it was to impress a date, but there was a lady I was crazy about, and she lived in Colorado. I went to school out there. I met her and had some past romance that fizzled, but we had happened to bump into each other when I was traveling out there. And then I got in a car wreck, and she picked me up because she was the closest person, which was really nice. And then 2 weeks later, it was like 2 months, I asked her out on a date, and I was still living in Minnesota. So I drove 800 miles to go on a date on a Saturday for this girl. I know.
That's dedicated.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm
I mean, he puts an effort, you know? Yeah.
Thanks for the positive twist.
I mean,
You're sweet.
Maybe a little, misguided, but efforts.
Wildly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Now you.
Now me. I feel like I'm kind of boring in this because, like I said, it's been a few years since I've really dated much because like COVID got in there. So like that was weird. We weren't going out. People were just on apps and like literally couldn't meet in person. So I feel like that's really disturbed the dating scene. And then I just really got into travel and personal growth stuff. But I feel like if there's anyone like at the gym, for example, like just going to work out at the times that you know they do, which is like, it's like, oh, it's so surprising that I see you here. Like that's weird.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't
shucks.
believe that you're here doing those types of things that are just like very calculated.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
Oh, I do have a question.
Yeah,
Man, yeah.
throw it.
Look,
Let me
you're about to
jump on
hit
in.
it.
Haha. What makes you toxic? James, you're first.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could give a shit less maybe.
Wait, no, you just drove 800 miles for a date. You do give a shit.
Yeah,
It's-
you give a
Yeah,
lot
but I
of
told
shit.
all you about it. That girl knew. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to think about it.
You
What
know,
makes me toxic?
I think that's a funny question because I don't think somebody knows their toxic trait. I think that's almost like, what's your worst habit? Like, you don't know because it's like your toxic trait and your habit.
Oh, man.
I'll say, like,
I go for unavailable women. That's my toxic
Okay.
trait.
all right. I would say, oh no. It's okay. This is a safe space. You
Yeah,
wanna
thanks.
Talk about
No,
it?
no, I'm good. You first.
Okay. I don't think this really makes me a toxic, but I'll say
Sure,
that it's a
please.
red flag for some guys. I am an astrology girly with the human design. I will bring it up. I will do new moon things. I will do full moon things. You don't have to be into it, but just don't shit on it, okay?
Sure.
Like, it's something that I find fun, and it harms no one. So,
I've had my birth chart read. It's okay.
was it crazy accurate?
I got a kick out of it.
Yeah.
You know, more
It
than
was.
once. More
It
than
was.
once.
You just
It
don't wanna
wasn't
admit
bad. It wasn't bad. I have no water signs,
Okay.
which people. Yeah, I'm very fiery. Yeah.
She's like, red flag. Oh, that's funny.
So there you go. Okay, so have you heard of the 10,000 hour rule? Like it takes 10,000 hours
To
of
become an
focus.
expert
Right.
and- yeah.
So that's 5 years of a full-time job. But we're young. We've got time. So say you had 10,000 hours. How would you spend your time? What would you master? What are the 5 things?
5 things.
That you would master.
5 things.
Yeah, that you would spend your time getting better at. So
I feel like I've been working on that over the past few years anyway, just because I would love to, support myself through entrepreneurship, specifically through, like I said, mindset books. Love them. So like mindset coaching, human design, spirituality things, and speaking. I want to just keep pursuing speaking. Something I've done recently that I'm really proud of is I gave my first speech to a group of high schoolers. There was 65 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was like, yeah, cool, pushing my boundaries. Let's do something. It's new. And I got there and I was like, oh my God, they're high schoolers. Why did I say yeah? Why did I say yes to this? They're like the scariest group of people you could possibly speak in front of. But I'm really proud of that. And just continuing to spread positivity. I light up when I see other people light up about themselves and just helping people see their potential. So definitely more and more of that.
what was the talk on?
It was on defining your own version of success, especially as a high schooler and getting closer to graduation, and people are telling you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what's successful or what career you should have, where you should go to college, and all of them are very overwhelmed. I remember that feeling so clearly. I feel like we all do. But yeah, so I spoke to them specifically on what does success look like, feel like, sound like to you, had them close their eyes, really identify it, and then go around and share with the room if they were brave enough to share, because you don't know that the person sitting next to you, their version of the highest pinnacle of success is nothing like yours at all. And I wish somebody would have just told me that sooner. So yeah, it was really amazing. And they started saying all these cool things they want to do and experience in their lives. And one of them's
I have a question that one of the high schoolers probably would have asked you. Actually, for both of you, what's your dream blunt rotation? You're getting high, past or present, dead or alive. You got 3 people in the roto.
Myself included, or 3 more?
Yes. No. You and 3 more. Yes.
Okay.
You go first, actually, because I am interested.
Alive or dead, or?
Alive or dead?
Alive or dead. Oh, man. Sorry, this is going to be a joke for none of you, but for one person, it will be a joke. Definitely one of them is Jesus Christ, for sure. Yeah. Thank you. She laughs.
I went to church school for 10 years, so that's funny.
He's a homie, not saying he should be worshipped, but he's the most. This guy, he knows.
All right, you got 2 more.
Yeah. Well, if you think of any.
No, I'm still buffering.
Yeah. I mean, my future wife and probably my best homie, Adam,
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Alexis?
Okay. First one, Queen Elizabeth popped in my head. I don't really know why, but I mean, that'd be kind of fun. See what she says.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's been respected.
Yeah, I hear she's wild.
Yeah, her entire life. Let's see what comes out. And then I feel okay, my family's watching at home. And I've never really been high with my sister, and she is right now. I'm an aunt today, you guys.
Congratulations.
Shout out to my sister. She's watching from the hospital room.
Her and the baby?
Yeah, why not? Let's get Cohen involved. Let's get mom and the baby.
Happy birthday, Cohen.
Yeah.
One more.
And oh my God, my great-grandpa is a really quiet person, so my family would probably laugh. But let's get Norman. He was that grandpa that would sit in the room and he would crack a smile once in a while, but wouldn't say anything. And I'm I wonder what would come out. I'm just curious. Family. I mean, I think that's really
would be
funny.
fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you guys are out of time. That
All right.
It flew by.
It did fly by.
Look at
Yeah, it was
that.
good.
Surprise,
It was
surprise.
good.
Yeah.
Give it up
appreciate
for
the
James.
time.
Give
Thank
it up
you.
for Alexa.
Cheers.
That was amazing. What a date. Please vote. We want to hear what you guys got to say. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. And we are back, everybody. Welcome back. Quick shout out to SEEQ. Hey, don't forget, go get some protein. Go get some shaker cups.
I'm obsessed with SEEQ, and I am not sponsored, but hey guys, if you want, I'm on my 3rd tub of it, and I'm definitely drinking it by the pool this entire summer. I've gotten all my friends to get samples and buy it.
Nice.
So not so subtle plug.
Yes. Have you mixed it with liquor at all? Have you done this?
So I am 9 months without alcohol,
Oh,
just as a
congratulations.
personal goal. Yeah. It wasn't adding to my life, so I thought let's try without it, and I feel the healthiest and best I've ever been. So I'm why? I don't know. We'll see. Not saying I'll be sober forever, but that's where I'm at.
I respect it. I really do. So
but
is that
everybody,
like
turn up, put some vodka in it. If that's your thing, do it.
tequila for me, but yes, I appreciate
I was a
that.
tequila gal too.
It's the healthiest liquor, actually.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
it makes you want to dance. Can't go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong. Anyways, what'd you think of the second date? How did you feel?
It was fun. A lot of conversation, like starters and questions that I never thought we'd discuss up here. And I feel like we do actually have a lot of like similar interests in like the mindset things. And I don't know. It was really fun to banter with. Yeah.
I like interesting people. It's fun. Yes. So you got one more date left. I mean, it's been quite the night. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's been fun. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, you can vibe with anything. I like that.
I can talk to a brick wall, you guys. But bring someone up.
Makes my job easier, guys.
Yeah.
So we got one date left.
Hello, I am William from a small town in northern Minnesota called Fort Ripley. I moved to the cities maybe about 8 or 9 years ago now. Online dating has not been something that's been successful lately, at least. So I'm excited to try something new, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be on the show and to have someone kind of matchmake for me. I looked over Alexis's profile, and it looks like we'll have some shared interests with travel, psychology, and we're both into fitness as well too. So I think that it'll go really well, and I'm excited to see how the show goes.
I want you guys to start getting loud, start showing some love for Will. I heard you like that, so you know a guy. He came with drinks.
You have a friend in a good place because they told me they were out, and I was like, I saw you holding 3 of them, sir. I know they're back there.
It helps to know people. Yes, absolutely. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, and thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, absolutely.
Yeah.
Congrats on,
A man with a gift. I like it.
And they are good. I have not had one yet. Beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. We're drinking hop water, you guys, if you've never tried it. It's a unique flavor. I can't even describe it. It just is what it is. But yeah.
Yeah. So the first 2 dates, I got to overhear that. So that was
that kind of
cool.
gives you a leg up. I mean, you get
feel
some
like I'm kind of cheating,
content to like go off of. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it though. I got to hear a little bit about like what you're into, and I'm into a lot of the same things. So yeah, definitely. So like you're into the human design, and I also saw that I got to see your profile, NLP as well.
Neuro-linguistic programming.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you know a little bit about it?
I'm very familiar with those kind of concepts. So
cool.
like I'm a nerd when it comes to those psychology.
Yeah, I could geek out about that stuff all the time. That and simulation theory. So if you want to mess around and talk about how the whole world is make-believe, we can talk about that for hours.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And there's no territory I wouldn't go into too. So it's pretty fun to mess around with that.
That's fun.
Yeah. So what got you into wanting to like help people with human design? Like that's a model you hear later, but originally you had to have had some experiences.
So I feel like it's kind of a long and winding path because obviously I went to school for apparel design. So it's like, okay, how do you get into like human design, astrology things, and like wanting to do motivational speaking things? Very winding road. But kind of a couple of years ago, I just started trying everything, kind of throwing spaghetti at a wall because everyone's like, graduating college and figuring out what they want to do. And it's like so many of your friends just go the path and like find what they love. And that's awesome. I did not feel that way. I had like an empty Google Calendar that was a pit of abyss, and I didn't have, the offers, and I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I was questioning if I even liked the degree that I got. So I just felt so lost, and I hated feeling that way. And it didn't feel like I knew myself very well because I was just doing so many things to check off the list of like what seemed right, versus what I actually wanted to do. So that's what really kind of spurred my like self-discovery mission, I guess, a few years ago of like solo traveling and going to national parks and hiking and visiting people in different states because I was like, maybe I want to move. Maybe I want to, live in a different country. Let's play with this and see what happens. And along the way, I was experimenting with things, and that's when coaching kind of came into my realm. Someone mentioned like, you might be good at this. Like, you're really good at, getting to deep conversation with people and like letting people see themselves in a new light and see what they light up about. And so, yeah, somebody said I might be good at it. And so I did a coaching program that had to do with NLP, energetics, tapping, mindset, that type of thing. So that's how I found NLP, which is like such a niche topic. So I don't bring it up to a lot of people, but for anybody out here who's like, what the heck is this acronym? It's neuro-linguistic programming, and it has to do with how your mind interprets language. So for example, if you're walking around saying like, I'm dumb, or I'm bad at making money, or like the world sucks, like your mind is going to internalize that and find proof to prove you right. And that's also the opposite is true for like affirmations too. So yeah, it has to do with how your mind interprets language and like hypno meditations and stuff like that. So it's really cool stuff, you guys. I'm gonna stop. I could talk about it forever.
Same. So yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to go deeper because that's kind of more so my style. I love like the NLP and all those kinds of things. So, but I'll try to keep it more light. So when you're solo traveling, like in backpacking, like what would you say is like a couple of the big like shifts that you made that that you're displaying in your life now?
Yeah, really good question. I was super tied to my Google Calendar, very color-coded, organized. I wasn't very flexible. I wanted everything to be like to a T. I wanted to predict everything and like know what I was doing. And that was no longer serving me after graduation because like life is fluid. Like you don't know what's coming next. And I was just so stressed out and anxious all the time because I didn't know what was going on. So naturally, I traded in my car and solo traveled with a suitcase and like, yeah, no, that's not what everybody is meant for, but like I made a drastic change. So I feel like I bring that with me now. Like I'm much more flexible. I like new experiences. I like putting myself in uncomfortable situations and just seeing what happens. And it just really proved that I can rely on myself. Like you never know what's around the corner when you're road tripping, literally. I drove through a monsoon in the Mojave Desert and I thought I was going to die, literally. But I survived and yeah, made it through that. I hiked Angel's Landing. All these things that people say you shouldn't do by yourself. And I think that was just really empowering because I was fine and truly never alone. There were so many cool people that I met. And yeah, it was just the best time. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little shift here.
Yeah,
get a little spicy, guys. We got a beautiful question, and it's sponsored by our lovely sponsor, SEEQ, here. All right, we have a shot of protein for both of you. And I'll prompt the question early so you can take the shot and describe it afterwards, okay? In one sentence, I want you to describe how you are in bed, and I want you to relate it to
you
how
guys,
SEEQ tastes.
my infant nephew is watching this. My grandma in Arizona is watching this. My Christian grandparents, I told them not to watch, and I told them I would tell them later if they could watch.
Well, you can keep it PG.
Okay.
All right, first.
And wait, we're describing it in one word?
In one sentence.
One sentence.
In one sentence.
Okay,
So,
well,
cheers.
cheers.
Shots up.
I don't drink, but I can still chug, you guys.
Like that. So one more time, just describe how you are, during fun time with words that describe also what you just drank.
Oh.
Will, I'm putting you on the spot. You're first.
This is a great question.
It is.
Go to bed, kids.
What does it have to do with
I'm trying to keep it PG-13 at the same time.
Just say what you mean.
I mean, I'm a pleaser, so that's I'm all about you. Like that's exciting for me. Exploring that is exciting for me. So that tasted exploratorily pleasing.
All right. Okay, Will. All right. See some green flags out here. Good job, buddy.
Exploratorily pleasing. Okay. Okay, but I don't think the words I'm going to use are going to describe that. But that was juicy and really nice and lovely. That's not what I would say, though.
Juicy is a great word.
God, you had to go there. Yeah? Okay. Because I would say spicy then sweet. But that is not spicy, you guys. That's all I'm going to say.
Short and sweet. I like that.
I like the exploratory, though. That's fun.
Beautiful. We can move it on. We can move it
Okay.
on. We don't have to.
I
focus.
know my father is watching this.
Oh, he's so proud of you right now.
Oh, okay.
He's so proud of you.
I'm
for
sorry.
being on the
I'm sorry,
spot and
Jeff.
Snapping back. I love it. Okay. Question for the both of you. What do you think is your most attractive feature?
My eyes. 100%.
Physical or
Yeah.
characteristic? Physical?
Physical.
Oh, I just
could be
assumed
emotional.
physical.
I mean, she went physical. You don't.
Sure.
You can match the energy. You can do something else.
I'll match and just say like I'm lucky to be tall. Like that's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, both of you stand up real quick. Let me see what this height differential is looking like.
Yo! I can wear heels confidently.
Okay. There we go. I like that.
So funny. Because, like, on the apps, you know, they all lie, first of all. Like, that's just a known fact. But why are there so many guys in Minnesota that are, like, 5'9"? And I'm so sorry if you're 5'9". I'm sorry.
Thank God I'm 5'10".
all right. We can deal with 5'10".
Okay. Do you have a question? Go
I
ahead.
would follow up on that because my mind didn't go physical. It went to like characteristic. So
Yeah.
what would you same question only with like your characteristic
Yeah.
that you have?
I would say I definitely see the best in people, which can be, you know, fatal flaw too. But the fact that I can talk to anybody and seriously see the potential in any person that I meet, I think is the best quality of mine. Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
I would say just my openness. People are who they are for so many reasons that I don't know. So it's like not judging and just finding a way to be open and try to understand. There's no one that doesn't deserve to be kind of understood in that way. So I really enjoy finding a way to learn in that way. So
Yeah. I like people that are comfortable agreeing to disagree and able to have like an open conversation about something and have fun with it and just
Right.
not take it so seriously, because I feel like that's, I don't know, the U.S. culture can be kind of like that. Like, you don't want to trigger anybody.
defensive,
But
yeah.
I love that the friends I've attracted into my realm, a lot of them are out there. We can talk about anything and we can agree to disagree and have fun with it and like talk about the craziest stuff. And that just, it leads to better relationships too.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
100%. Nice. I love it. You guys have great energy so far. I like this. We have 30 seconds left, and it didn't even feel like it. So
Yeah, that was really fast.
Yeah. So either one of you have a question for either one of you?
I want to ask you, because I feel like you asked a lot of questions about me, which I love, but what are a few things that you're passionate about or really happy about in your life right now?
I still play amateur baseball, so I am very passionate about just performing in that way, and I really like the mind. Like, there's not many situations you can be in where you have to perform in a microsecond, and it gives you results. Like, did you actually do what you know how to do or not? Like, it's like a very, very quick. So that, and then just coaching in general. I'm also like a coach, so that's something that is going to be in my life for that is like who I am. It's in my identity there. So that's something that I'm only going to continue to grow in. And yeah.
Cool.
She has strong hands. That's what that sounds like.
Okay, we're going to like leave that there because my dad, you guys, Jeff is sitting there like, damn it.
Shut out,
What is
Jeff.
my daughter doing? Shout out, Jeff.
We love you, dog. This has been great.
but yeah,
It's
this is
been
awesome.
really electric date.
And thank
Everyone,
you for sharing.
give it up for Will. Give it up for Alexis. We love both of them. Way to round out our 3 dates. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back. There's QR codes on Instagram. We want you to vote. We want to hear from you guys, see how the date went. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. And we are back, everybody. It is decision time. It is decision time. So everyone's always attentive during decision time. This is the funnest moment of the show. We have Alexis up here. We have Trevor. We have Will. We have James. It's been a great time. So here's how it works. I'm going to break it down. So we're just going to run through all dates, say something positive or negative if you want to. It was just about all 3 dates, and then you're going to eliminate one, and then you have to decide who gets the second date between the final 2, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's start with Trevor.
All right. Trevor, first of all, thank you for breaking the ice and being the first person, because that is the hardest. Like, these guys had a leg up because they got to listen to us talk first. So throwing it out there, and also to all 3 of you for just coming up here and doing something so wildly outrageous, because how many people can say they actually did this and have the confidence to follow through, because you could apply and also say no. So thank you for sharing your time. I love how honest you were, and like you know what you want, you know who you need, you know the type of person that would support you in your career and your endeavors, and I love that you were just so upfront and honest about that. So yeah. And then we have James. Yes, I liked our conversations about like I didn't expect to talk about the things that we did, and also the fact that you chose Jesus Christ. That was honestly, I found that really funny. That was a good joke for me. But yeah, I like the conversations that we had and like the strange questions and the things that we went into. I feel like someone could talk to you for hours and hours and never get bored. So, yes.
Someone. And Will.
You're going to call me out on that?
I'm sorry. Not really, though.
And Will, I appreciated the gesture. That was really cute. I don't know who told you I like hot water, but like they're awesome. And also you asked so many questions about me, which was really cute and nice. I mean, that's the bar is so low. No,
Wow,
that bar was really low. No, that was like my own thing. You were offended?
I mean, first and second, you're saying the bar's low. I mean,
hey,
that's all right. I won't be offended.
How you feel and interpret what I say is truly none of my business. Just saying.
Period.
Anyway, I appreciated the gesture. I appreciated our like conversations and going into things that like we're genuinely passionate about. So I liked that. All jokes aside. Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So one does have to go.
Alrighty. I think James, even though we had fun and we had a great conversation, I feel like we could talk for hours about like crazy existential things. I don't think I'm your person, and
no worries.
That is okay.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Same time.
Thank you for sharing your time.
Cheers.
Give it up for James, everybody. Clap them off. Slide on down, guys. Slide on down.
Forget about your worries and your
this song, you guys, is like unlocking childhood. I'm like, man, I remember that.
What a vibe. All right. So I am going to turn it over to the guys at this point.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's down to 2. I'm going to give you a couple seconds here just to say anything you want to say, maybe to change your mind, sway the vote at all. We're going to start with you, Trevor.
I'm pretty confident in the stuff I said. I'm not going to try to change your mind, so I'm going to let fate
be yourself,
decide.
own it.
Oh, yeah.
Stand on business. All right. Will?
I just know that we would have some pretty cool and diverse conversations, so I would definitely look forward to something like that in the future.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Direct. Well, it's that time. I mean, do you need a drum roll? Are you ready? Do you?
I mean, come on, guys.
I gotta push ladies into this sometimes.
No, like I said, I appreciate both of your time. This has been so much fun, and everyone's leaving here with a good story. But Will, would you like to go on a second date with me?
Absolutely.
Yay! Awesome.
Give it up for Alexis. Give it up for Will. Trevor, thank you so much for coming out, man. Clap him off stage. What a guy. Thank you. We appreciate it. And that's the show, guys. Honestly, that is the show. Thank you all for coming out. Thanks for braving the storm. Shout out to SEEQ for sponsoring the show. We really appreciate it. We're going to be back. It's season finale, and it's on a Friday, so it always goes down. Y'all are going to be excited. We get to make plans afterwards and go out. Next week, Friday, we're going to be here. Season finale. Come through. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace.